my hometown right there, the city of Boston, Massachusetts. That is Southie. So if you've ever seen the movies The Departed, Good Will Hunting, Gone Baby Gone, Mystic River, that is South Boston. They are expecting about a foot of snow today. Big storm sweeping across parts of the Midwest and New England as well. Aaron will have more on that in just a few minutes. 6:20 is the time. A Sacramento man is outraged over his bill from the OR. He took his issue over high-priced health care online, and now his gripe has gone viral. Thousands of people have now joined the debate after the 20-year-old received a $55,000 bill for his appendectomy. Derek Shore has the story.
It's right down the street. I mean,
that was Derek Shore reporting. Nick plans to contact Sutter Health to try and negotiate a lower bill, something that can happen. If not, he'll be asked to put on a payment plan and pay that off over the next several years. And we want to know what you think about this story. We asked the question on Facebook this morning. What do you think about the current cost of health care? And here are some of your answers. Stacy says, in part, I have basically the same bill. I had my appendectomy a week after he did. This was an unavoidable illness that will keep me in debt for several years. I am floored that 2 days in a hospital is going to cost more than my last 2 cars. And Matt says also, in part, you can't expect the best doctors, best equipment, best facilities, and pay dollar menu prices. Both of my kids were over $20,000 each to be born. With insurance, it was only $100. That's why we have insurance. You, of course, can still join that conversation. Just like us on Facebook. It's Eyewitness News-Bakersfield Now. Elsewhere, a new poll suggests that many Americans are starting the new year with a profoundly negative view of the U.S. government. Half of those responding to the survey by the AP Nork Center for Public Affairs and Research say America's system of democracy needs either, quote, a lot of changes, end quote, or a complete overhaul. Just 1 in 20 says the government works well and needs no changes. 70% lack confidence in the U.S. government's ability to make progress on important issues facing the country. And hackers are at it again. This time, account information for 4.6 million Snapchat users appeared online yesterday. The app lets people share photos or short videos that disappear after a few seconds. Users' names and at least partial phone numbers were available for download on a website. By late this morning, the site had been completely suspended. The hackers released a statement to technology blog TechCrunch saying they released the information in an effort to put pressure on Snapchat to beef up its security. And apparently it wasn't just fireworks lighting up the skies over Northern California on New Year's Eve. Several people reported seeing mysterious flying objects. George Warren is on the UFO case.
Well, we saw it right through the trees. It was bright to find out if there's a rational explanation for what people saw last night all across California.
That was George Warren reporting. So what do you think people saw in the sky on New Year's Eve? Let us know on Facebook. We'd love to hear from you. Are UFOs real? It is now 6:27 on your Thursday morning. Coming up next, a dry trend.